text exchange between Grace and Frances. Jill was shown these later. Hi, Frances. As the wedding planner, it is also my job to check in with you to see if you need any help with picking out the perfect mother of the groom dress. Hello, dear. Thank you so much, but I actually just picked one out the other day. Oh, perfect. I'd love to see it. What color is it? Oh, no, I won't spoil the surprise. You don't have to worry about my fashion sense, dear. Not even a hint. I just want to make sure the color doesn't clash with the decor. Oh, I promise it doesn't. I did my homework. Make sure you check with Jill's grandmother, though. She will definitely need help. Will you need alterations? Yes, but the dress will take some time. Eric, I love you. But I can't do this with your parents anymore. Your mom has completely lost it, and your dad just enables it. Her latest stunt has sent me over. No, babe, please don't give up on this because of her. I promise it'll be fine. The flowers will be beautiful. No, this isn't about the flowers. Grace just texted me. Your mom bought a whole ash wedding dress to wear to our wedding. Why would she do that? How does Grace even know that? This must be a misunderstanding. Please let me talk to her. Fine, but you can't let her know. You could get Grace and her friend in trouble. I'll just talk to her about what I hope she'll wear. Is that okay? Sure, but that's not going to change her action. So what happens if she refuses to listen to you? She'll listen to me. It'll be fine. And if not, you're going to let your mom show up in a wedding dress? Well, no, I guess we'd have to ask her to change. I don't really know how that'll work. We may have to put our foot down and just uninvite them if they refuse to respect our wishes. We can't just uninvite my parents to our wedding, Jill. Okay, then let her show up in a wedding dress. I won't be there, though. You don't mean that. You're just upset, and you have a right to be. No, I'm very serious. If your mom shows up in a white wedding dress, I will leave. This has gotten out of control. Let me just talk to her first. We will figure it all out. Please don't stay. Thanks so much for inviting me out. I really needed this. I saw how stressed you were getting. By the way, I took care of the dress fiasco. It's still a wedding gown, but it won't be the ivory color after her final fitting. What? How? Don't worry about that. I told you I got you right. Thank you. I might have run by now if it wasn't for you. Are you ready for your bridal shower? Did you pick out a dress yet? No, I'm torn between a few. And Eric is no help. He just says that looks great on you too. I can come over tonight before I go home and help you pick one. Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for being such a great friend. My real friends have been so absent lately. You look beautiful. Are you excited for your bridal shower today? I'm looking forward to it, but I'm nervous about a few things. What's making you nervous? Well, your mom. But at least I'll have Grace with me. I think my mom will behave herself. I talked to her the other day. But yeah, it stinks that Amy is sick and can't make it. Honestly, with the way she has been talking to us, it might be for the best. I can't believe she's still blaming us for my mom's actions. I'm nervous about my grandma being there too. She'll behave herself, but she's not thrilled with your mom right now either. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. I'll come a few minutes early to say hi to everyone when I come to pick you up. Okay, just keep your phone on you. Jill, you look beautiful. Interesting outfit choice. Thank you. Grace, thanks for helping me pick it out. Oh, Grace, beautiful eye as always. And this decor is gorgeous. Thank you. My grandma and I picked it out. Very interesting. Grace must be rubbing off on you. Everyone is mingling and having a great time. About an hour into the party, they sit down to watch Jill open presents. AWW, look how gorgeous that is. You guys will have a great wedding night. Oh, interesting. Why do people think it's appropriate to gift someone underwear? Oh, that's a gorgeous kitchen set. Oh, interesting. Did you guys really put that on the registry? Oh my goodness, this hanger is absolutely perfect. Thank you. Oh wow, that looks very cheap. I hope it wasn't one of those DIY things. So tacky. Some of the guests started shooting Frances during looks. Thank you, everyone. I'm so overwhelmed with all of this. Keep going. You have a few more. Oh my goodness, did you make these countdown blocks yourself? They're perfect. Another cheap-looking DIY gift. More people giving Frances dirty looks. Frances. Jill, I am questioning your judge of character. These friends of yours are so rude for constantly staring at me. Well, maybe if you stopped insulting everyone's gifts, we wouldn't. Frances continues to frantically scream. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Please help. Someone call 911. Frances falls to the floor gasping for air with her hand on her chest. Help, help. I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm on the phone, an ambulance is on the way. I'm going to call Eric and Bill. I'll tell them to meet us at the hospital. I'm so sorry, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming. No, Jill, you stay here with your guests. I'll go with her. No, I won't be able to focus on anything. It's okay, I'm sure everyone will understand. Can you still come with me, though? Of course. Ma'am, just breath. We're going to get you in the ambulance now. Jill and Grace follow the ambulance to the hospital. Eric and Bill pull up at the same time. Jill, what the he-11 happened at your party? It was scary. She just started screaming and fell over. She was completely fine before she left. As she fell over, she started screaming something about a heart attack. Dad, what's going on? Has she had a heart attack before? No, just a couple dizzy spells, and she hasn't even had those in a while. Okay, but someone doesn't just fall over for no reason. What did her doctor say? Eric, her doctor told us she was very healthy. He chalked it up to stress. Hello, is this the family of Frances? Yes, I'm her husband. Is she okay? Our initial tests show that she's fine. Okay, but my wife fell over supposedly grabbing her chest. Does that sound fine to you? No, of course not. We are still waiting on her blood test results. However, her EKG was perfect. We don't see any blockages in her heart, and she seems to be in good spirits. She has been chatting very casually with all of us. So she didn't have a heart attack. I don't have any reason to believe she did. What about her blood tests? Could those show something different? Once they come in, I'll let you know. I think they'll be normal. So are you admitting her? No, sir. She'll be free to go home if her blood test is fine. Come with me. I can take you to see her. Let me just tell Grace we are going inside. Frances, honey, what's going on? Are you okay? Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I had a heart attack. It was terrible. Mom, are you sure? The doctor just told us the... Are you calling your mother a liar? Don't you think I know my own body? No one can tell me what I felt except me. I'm going to demand more tests. These doctors are a bunch of quacks. Oh, Jill, I'm so sorry. What a shame we had to cut that little party short. Oh, my guests all seem to understand. Bill, please go tell the doctor we will need another round of tests. We ran all tests again as requested. We included a few additional blood tests and an MRI. Everything came back normal. She is in very good health for her age. I don't have any reason to believe she suffered a heart attack. Well then, what is wrong with her? Bill, it's fine. Just take me home. They clearly have no clue what they're doing. Mom, I don't understand why you would do this. Excuse me. It's all so clear to me now. Never mind, let's go, Jill. Eric, that is no way to speak to your mother. She's in the hospital. And she's completely fine, Dad. Did you not hear the doctor? She doesn't need this stress. Just leave. I'm done feeding into this. I am so angry. I can't believe she did that. There's no way my dad honestly still believes her. Ugh. Babe, I am so sorry. I honestly don't even know what to say. I didn't see how bad it was until now. It's okay, it's not like she ever acted like this before, at least not around us. Grace did tell you she can be difficult. I didn't really understand what she meant though. I know my mom can be very opinionated, but this is something else. Okay, so let's figure out what we do now. I would love to just tell her to fuck off at this point. Listen, I understand you're angry. I am too. But if we cut ties with them before the wedding, I think we will ultimately be creating more stress for ourselves. You don't think she will cause more issues at the wedding? She might, but between Grace and some of my girls, we will have plenty of eyes on her. I'll be honest, I hate this entire situation. I think it'll be an issue no matter what we do now. I'm trying to go about this the least stressful way for us. So what do we do until the wedding? Play nice, be polite. Keep our distance the best we can. Don't let them think anything different. I don't want to keep feeding into her lies and drama. She only gets like that when the attention isn't on her or people disagree with her. Okay, but after the wedding, I'm done. No more Sunday night dinners. No more lunch dates at the club. Let's just get through the wedding first. So guess who just had their dress fitting? Oh Lord, so how bad is the dress? I won't lie, it's not good. But don't worry, I told you I'd take care of it. My friend managed to snap a picture. Want to see? Might as well get the shock over now. That really is a whole ash wedding dress. Wasn't it supposed to be ivory? It really doesn't matter. It won't be this color much longer. We added a note to her order that the dress must be dyed navy before the final pickup. She has no clue. And by the time she finds out, it'll be too late. That's amazing. When will she find out? At her final fitting next week. My friend said Frances is coming in tomorrow morning for her final fitting and to pick up the dress. It is officially navy. Grace, don't get me wrong. I'm so thankful you guys were able to pull that off, but she's going to flip out on the store. Can you guys get in any trouble? So that's the best part. We added it to her receipt for alterations. She literally signed and paid for it. She has a copy of the receipt and has no clue. It literally says dye entire dress navy. How the he-11 does she not even notice that? You should see how she treats the workers, like they are all beneath her. She doesn't actually read anything. The next day. Well, she definitely put on a show at the store. OMG, what happened? So the seamstress hands her the dress and says, I hope the color is perfect. Frances got all nasty with her and said something like, of course it is. That's why I ordered it. Then she gets into the fitting room and I swear it sounded like someone was being unalived. Oh no, I hope she didn't try and fake another heart attack. No, she ran out and immediately demanded to speak to the manager. The seamstress handled it so well. She asked what was wrong like she didn't know. Frances started calling her all sorts of names. Asked her why she would dye such a beautiful white dress such an ugly navy color. That's when she started demanding a refund and all this other stuff. And that's when the manager took over and showed her our receipt. That's when Frances whipped her receipt out too. So she pulls her receipt out and slams it on the counter. At that point, she's calling the manager nasty names too. That's when the manager shows her the same thing is written on her receipt. Well, how can she argue with them at that point? Jill, you're talking about someone who is never wrong. She called the manager Houdini and said she did some magic trick to make it match to save their ashes. The manager assured her that wasn't the case and even offered to review the security footage with her. Frances called her a liar and accused her of squeezing out more money out of her. She said she will not pay for the piss-poor dye job. Wasn't it all paid for already? It was. But at that point, the manager just diffused the situation. So she told her no problem and asked her if the rest of alterations were okay. She just stormed out. So she stormed out with the dress. She didn't try to get anything else. No, anything off the rack would require alterations, and the wedding is in a week. But she did take the dress with her, so I'm curious if she'll show up in it. And there's no way she can, dye it back to white. Nope, she is stuck with that navy dress now. She didn't even try it on again. I told Eric about it, and he still can't believe she bought a whole ash wedding dress, white and all. He is so angry. Now she can potentially still go somewhere else and try, but seeing as that is the most upscale shop in the area, I'm not betting on that. Eric is so mad I have a feeling he won't even let her in if she shows up in a white dress at this point. Oh wait, she's calling me. Jill, mute yourself. I'm going to merge the call. Hello? Grace, darling, it's Frances. Do you have a minute? I have an emergency. Oh my goodness, of course. What's wrong? There was a bit of a mishap at the bridal shop. They have such incompetent people working there. They completely ruined my wedding dress. I don't even know if it's still wearable. Wedding dress? My dress for the wedding. Oh no. What happened? Oh, it's awful. They must as well have run it through the shredder. And they completely ruined the color. I wanted to wear a specific color, and now it's all wrong. Do you happen to know another shop of the same status nearby? Maybe one with great off-the-rack options?